ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2020 Vitality Blast, T20 Vitality Blast Finals. We have the quarterfinal today. We have been undefeated this entire season through Pool A, and yet now we are coming up in Pool, or against the other pool. Maybe we were in Pool B and we're coming up against Pool A. We're coming up against Kent today, and they've won the toss. They're going to chase, so this is interesting. We've not lost a game all season. Surely we don't get eliminated in the quarterfinal. And will I be needed with the bat? I will be. 2 for 69 after 10 overs. We've got work to do. We're only going at about a run a ball. Oh, that's a run. First ball. Phil Salty's 31 from 25. Our rate is 6.6. It's not enough. Oh, now we've lost a wicket. Oh, that's a wide. Wait, did we lose a wicket? No, it was just the same over. But Salt's hit a couple of boundaries in it, so we're up to about a 7 now, which is okay. Much more acceptable, the 7 rate. That's not going to carry. And we should be able to run through for a single. It was a really late call of yes. It will get it. 2 for 79. And I've hit that over cover. That should be a boundary. It's been our strength in the back half of the season. We've got to make sure today that we can continue to find the boundaries as often as possible. And this should be 2, is it? Tempting. I'm not sure why there's a real lack of crowd here as well. It's very early on in the game, but you'd expect maybe a few more people to be here for a final. Come down the wicket. No run. Turn around, lad. Jeepers. Straight down the ground. Should be 2. Fielder has to move a long way to get there. Keeper's end, I think, probably was the most dangerous for me, so well done to Salt. Getting back for the 2. And that is, again, full. And again, it's going to be 2. Keeper's end, again, going to be the tight end, but we'll get back for 2. Give me a full one I can whip, maybe. Oh, missed out. Claessen's bowling is continually mixing it up. This time I've, again, not got it in the gap, so we'll just get the single to end the over where just 5 runs came from it. That's not good enough. Whipped over the top of mid-wicket. I thought there was a chance of a catch for a moment, but it is 4. And now we've sort of, that first shot has opened up some gaps. In particular, down the ground. We're going to miss out. That's better. That'll be more runs. Should be another 4. That's a couple this over against the spinner. Really making the most of this. We've got a really nice full one for a 6. Yeah, that's it. Hopefully it's got the distance. It has. I was just like, hang on a minute. This might not actually have the carry here, but it does. Huge hit. Do you reckon a short one maybe cut away? It is cut away and it is in the gap, but it is 4 again. So I'm 30 from 16. That over worth 18 runs. So I'm starting to find some gaps. We've got this rate up to 7.64, which would mean around a 150 scoreline. That's a good shot to start the over from Salt. I think it's 6. And about 10 and over from here would see us get to that 160 to 170 range. Top edge. That's going to go for runs. For Phil Salt. It'll be 4. And there's another edge, so we'll just get the single here with 1 ball left in the over. As Salt moves to 49, and that will be the 50 partnership between us. Up, over, 4 to finish the 16th. It's 2 for 1, 2, 4. Oh, that is super full and wide. And we're going to get a boundary for it in the end. A little bit of luck in that. This bloke has the Malinga action. Real slingy. We got 14 balls left in the innings. We'll try and face as many as we can. That's a wide. Oh, that's a mistimed shot. There's a big cry of catch. It's going to be out. I'm down and out for 40. It's straight to the fielder too. Didn't quite commit fully to the shot in the end. I'm out for 40, as we said. It's 4 for 1, 4, 3. What kind of a score are we going to get? Whoa! We made 170, and did you see us rip through the team? They were 5 for 17 at one point. Bang, 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 bang. Saqib Mahmood, Hartley, just ripping through the top order in some unbelievable scenes, and I seem to have finished off the game with a run out of Byron Walker at the end. So I guess we're through to the semis. This is definitely Australia, but it's not, because it's the semi-final of the English T20s. Let's forget that we're actually at the FCG, because we're really not. Anyway, it's Lancashire versus Sussex. We've got the call here, and we've won the toss. Surely we want to chase. So, Sussex, 1 for 58 after 7 overs, currently going at a rate of 8 point something. And we've got to just whip them back into shape here if we can. If we can have a couple of quiet overs, that'd be terrific. If we can take a wicket or two, that'd be good as well, because they're only 1 down at the moment. We've got plenty of fielders around. And we will, what we do here, that's 2 runs to concede. Oh, down the wicket, man, there. Gets it on the bounce, just the one. And that's going to be a dot to win the over. Pretty good one from me, just a 5 from it. Oh, that's a great shot. It's going all the way for 6. Gee, and they're continuing to take me on, and they're finding gaps at the moment. Orr is doing a terrific job. Catch that ball. Yes. It's a wicket. This time Orr mistimes it. So that was a big wicket, because it's the guy who was really scoring heavy runs against me. And hopefully that slows down the Sussex run scoring. They're 2 for 88 after 10. That's around about 176 if they go at the same rate. Oh, catch it. I think it might have been an edge and out anyway, or a stumping. Take your pick. They're all dismissals. It might have been a bump ball, but the stumping definitely was there. De Kock, brilliant behind the stumps. Just 3 for 88, and I've got both set dudes out. And it brings Luke right to the middle. Jeez, haven't seen him play T20 cricket for a while, especially in Australia. A gun back at the Melbourne Stars years and years ago. The same level of opportunity for a while. Oh, and that could have been another stumping. Unlucky for De Kock, it just goes wide of him. They'll come back for 2. But still, it's been a good over again, and we're keeping it tidy. Oh, just don't give them any leg side options, which is exactly what I've done. Another wicket in the last over, and 9 runs. That's uppish. Too bad there's no fielder there. Oh, mate, what is the bloke in the deep doing? Rubbish. Seriously. That's just poor fielding, that. Can he actually field this one? He does. Keeps it to single. It's real match fixing. that's what it is. That's a very handy delivery. It's definitely turning too much. Oh, catch it. Unlucky. I finished my 4 overs with some pretty good figures. 2 for 28. Considering most other players were getting hit for a fair bit, and now I'm going to have to carry us through to the final with the bat. There's lots of work to do. 180 is the requirement. Short, pulled over the top 4. Always an area of, did you get enough on it? But it's 4. Remember, the winner of this game goes through to the final of the Vitality Blast. That's 4 as again. Again or as well. And especially this power play, I am going to absolutely hammer the ball everywhere. That's going to be 6, I think. It is. Good way to finish the over up. 4-4-6 since coming to the crease. Again, plenty of gaps still available during the power play. One of those is straight down the ground. No one's going to stop that. Another boundary. That's 4 boundaries in 4 balls. What a start to the innings. And I've got that rate up to 10 plus. Oh, it's a much higher ball, but it's definitely going to be more runs. I think it's going to go all the way for 6. It is. This has easily been the best start I've had to an innings so far. 24 from just 5. And that's more runs again. It could be 6 more. I think maybe just short for the 4. But I've hit nothing but boundaries in these 6 balls. And I'm 28 from 6. We're already up to 53 from 4.3 overs. Edged. No, don't run that. There's my first dots. Oh, it was too straight. Missed out again. It was a full one. And there's more runs. So, again, back to the boundaries. And a lovely shot back over mid-off to end the 5th. It's 2 for 57. Now, I'm going to not simulate this over because I want to get myself on strike if I can as quickly as possible. So I can make the most of the end of this power play. We're just going to have the single because I think I'm due for a few more boundaries. Up and over and 4 again. Sometimes I'm just not timing it correctly, but we're getting enough on it. We're making the most of the fielding restrictions. Bang. 4 again. Huge over the offside. I mean, it's not quite the Chris Gale 50 off 12 balls, as that's an edge that's going to go to ground, but it's 41 from 12 balls. Not too bad. So power play done. 11-0 over the score, or the rate. That's in the air for a moment. I think that's actually going to beat the fielder in the deep. It is. It's 4. 50 partnership up, and I've scored 45 runs. Any danger of Balderson doing something? Still a gap over cover. And it is 4 again, so I move to 49 from just 14. Should pick up a 15 ball 50 if I'm, going to keep going here. Oh, no, it's a dot. Mate, look at the angle that left armour is producing. This will be the 50. We're going to come back for 2. Keeper's end, dive necessary, gets back. 16 balls this half century, 9 4s, 2 6s. And we're down to 103 from 80 required. What I've done is put us in such a strong position in this match. Edged, goes to ground. Going to get another single. An edge. And they get the 1. So we're scurrying through even on the balls that we shouldn't be. 2 full. Mistimed. Come on, run. Run harder, boys. They'll get the 2 anyway. Whipped to mid-wickets. Fielder is there. Oh, and he's done a terrific job to stop that in the deep. It's just worth the 2. Short, pulled. Again into the gap. It's just the 1. How can I play a shot there? Short and pulled, and there's a man in the deep. And I'm out. So we're going to have to hope that the team can get the rest of this. We've hit 60 from 26. It's put us in a great position. Surely the 81 from 64 is doable. So we'll jump back in here. We need 13 from 22. I imagine we're going to be going through this T20 final. That is a big slog sweep from Drake. That's going to be worth... Oh, a boundary. Well, it's 9 from 21 now. I imagine we'll be through. Let's sim through to the end. And we've done it with 2.5 overs to spare. So we've done everything we needed to do in this particular game, in this season thus far. We've got ourselves all the way through to the T20 final. I'm your player of the game today for a terrific little 60-odd cameo, and then did a little bit with the ball as well with a couple of wickets. 6-wicket win. We're through to the final. Great stuff. So if we look, the final will be at Old Trafford, which is our home venue. We're playing Hampshire in that one. And I am the #1 rated player of the series with 1 game to go. I don't imagine anyone is going to take that title away from me. I've done a terrific job with wickets and with runs, and especially in the final, I've scored 100 from just 49 balls faced, and with the ball a couple of wickets as well across the 2 games. So huge stuff. So Hampshire, they were the top of Group A. They were 12-2. Only lost the 2 matches, and they were coming in on a big winning streak as well to the final. We were 14-0, and of course the 2 of us will now play off in that final of the T20 Vitality Blast. So I'm not going to do it today. I'll do it in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you've enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.